Hello and welcome to the Mike Less Farmhand Mike YouTube channel, bringing you some of the biggest and best variety and definitely the most versatile farming content on social media today. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Farmhand Mike.
When you're running combine and have that view over there, that's just pretty awesome. That's almost as awesome as watching that Mike Less guy on YouTube.
That is one good-looking tractor and grain cart. Hey everyone, I am very excited to bring you the first wheat harvest video for the 2022 season. I am out in the field with Paplow Harvesting as they make their annual trip to kick off their custom harvest down here on the Texas-Oklahoma state line. In this field, I am in Oklahoma, just a couple miles north of the Texas state line. They got their crew broke up here. They got 4 of their machines running here with a tractor and grain cart. So you're going to see 4 Case International 8250 combines, 2 with MacDon FD 145 flex drapers, and 2 with FD 245 flex draper heads. Case International 310 Magnum tractor pulling a Brent 1396 cart. This area was hit very hard with drought, so the wheat crop down here is not real good. In fact, it had rained a few days in a row before I got here, which brought the moisture up in the wheat, so I was very limited on the harvest footage I got, period, while I was here. Paplow Harvesting is based out of Minnesota, and every year they come down here with their crew. This is where they kick off the wheat harvest. Then they work their way north as the wheat crop ripens, ending up into Montana, North Dakota, cutting wheat and some other crops up there. Then they come back to the Minnesota, Iowa area, and maybe some other areas to do fall crops such as corn and soybeans. A lot of these custom harvest crews are starting out every year with brand new employees that have never done custom harvest before, and then they got some other guys that have done this multiple years in a row. Actually met one guy that was out here running one of the combines that grew up on a farm, lives about 40 miles from me, and this is his first ever year of doing the custom wheat harvest. Now these guys got down here, they started cutting wheat. They had a couple good days, and then rain had moved into the area and the moisture come up on the wheat. So they're out here right now with one of the combines cutting a test sample to see what the moisture is. Unfortunately, the wheat was 16.5%, and they need it down around that 13.5% to go to the elevator to be stored. Now the wind was blowing, the temperatures were high, but that moisture was still at 16.5%. Now back home would not be a problem. We'd take wheat off at 16.5%, run it and dry it. Now down here, I'm told a lot of the elevators don't have grain dryers because getting that moisture down to that 13.5% is generally not a problem. However, when it does rain, and it seems like no matter how bad of a drought they're in, the rains always come down here during harvest time. I believe they told me they need 3 more good days down here to get all their acres done they have scheduled to harvest in this area. Then they'll be moving up farther north. I do hope to join back up with these guys in a few weeks later on this summer, somewhere up in the northern Oklahoma, Kansas area. Now, I know how the comment section works on YouTube, so I'm going to mention one more time that this area was hard hit by drought. Some of these areas have had maybe an inch or two of rain since this crop was seeded. In fact, I'm told a lot of the custom harvest crews never even come down to Texas this year because there was no acres for them to harvest. The other thing, a lot of the wheat crop down here, they graze cattle on it over the winter. So it's seeded in the fall around September, early October, and then it gets growing. They'll put cattle on it over the winter, let the cattle graze that wheat. Then in March, when the wheat actually starts growing good again, they'll pull the cattle off and then let it mature into a grain crop to combine. That's going to do it for this video. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Feel free to go down there and hit that like button and comment below. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, please go down there and hit that subscribe button. Check back often. I still have a lot of corn planting tillage videos from this spring to get edited up here on my YouTube channel. And this certainly will not be my last wheat harvest video. As I said earlier, hope to meet up with these guys in a few weeks somewhere in Oklahoma or Kansas, as well as some other custom harvest crews. If you want to see more of what I'm doing, what I'm out filming, you can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Farmhand Mike. And as always, thank you for watching and supporting my social media.